What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Fallout 4. And welcome to the first video, well, the first video that I've recorded of 2020. Exciting, right? Well, it honestly really doesn't matter all that much. So, we, in the last episode, explored all around Malden, which is, for the most part, just kind of in the area that we're in, or right around here. Now, there's still a couple more stops that we're going to be making in this area in this episode, but I promised in the last episode, after discovering this place, that we were going to be exploring it first thing in this video, which is the basement of Malden Middle School. And would you look at that? This is exactly what... Oh, shoot. This is exactly why I didn't want to jump into that so late in the last video, because this is a vault. And it's not just a vault, it's a pretty involved vault. And it also is one of, if I remember correctly, one of the most tragic and insane vaults that you will come across in the entire game. So there's actually quite a lot of interesting stuff going on over here. So let's see if I can pop that guy. There we go. So I guess we can just use this gun since we've got all gunners. Sir? I missed. Oh, no, sorry. Brotherhood. Excuse me. Not gunners. I'm stupid. I'm looking right at him, and it says Brotherhood, and I'm like, oh, it's gunners. The reason I said gunners, though, is because that right there. If you are on the side of the Brotherhood, or you have not eliminated the Brotherhood, there will be gunners in here most of the time. But I guess Brotherhood have infested this place because well, I ticked them off. We'll just say that much. And so they've decided to come down this way. And there's a good reason they have actually decided to come down to this vault, because it has, like I said, it's got a little bit of a story to it. And we're going to be going over that story in this video, because this is going to be... It's going to take a while to get through everything. Okay. Yeah, shut up. I'm not even, like, down there yet, so you guys can all just chill out for a second. Got this bobby pin box. Okay, let's take a look at this admissions terminal. Alright, press release. For immediate release, Vault Tech to subsidize enrollment for Malden families. In response to growing national concern for the safety of our children in the event of a nuclear attack, Vault Tech officials have cooperated with local government in Malden, Massachusetts to provide subsidizing enrollment fees for any families wishing to sign up for residency in Vault 75. The newly opened vault is attached directly to Malden's elementary school, ensuring a swift evacuation should an attack come during class time. Safeguarding the future has always been our priority, said a Vault Tech spokesperson. The opening of Vault 75 gives us all extra peace of mind, knowing that the children of Malden will be safe even if the worst has come to pass. Enrollment policy. Vault Tech has authorized special discounts and subsidies for qualifying families. This special offer can only be extended to families meeting the following requirements. 1 or more enrolled family members or children under the age of 15. 2 enrolled children attend public school within the township of Malden, Massachusetts. And 3, the enrollment group includes no more than 2 adults per qualifying child. Please note that Vault 75 also permits the individual enrollment of children for families which cannot afford to also enroll a parent or guardian. Special admission protocols. Upon activation of Vault 75, all residents must be subjected to standard admission protocols, details of which can be found in the Vault Tech Personnel Handbook. Once residents have been verified and sanitized, children under the age of 17 are to be taken to the atrium area. They will meet with the overseer, who will provide orientation information specific to the children. All other residents are to be taken to the holding area to await their briefing from the head of security. Mission records. You got Steven, Ashley, David, Michael, Caleb, Joey, Elliot, Emery. All these ages. And what does available mean? Apparently 2 of them were not available. I'm guessing they maybe didn't make it to the vault in time, which is sad, but that's what happened there. Okay, so they were clearly interested in protecting children, or so they say, because this is Vault Tech, and you can never actually trust anything that Vault Tech ever says. Is that... Okay, we're just going to leave that eyeball there. I just love how that just landed perfectly on the table, independent of every other aspect of that person's body. All right, let's get this elevator going, and let's head on downstairs and say hi to the Brotherhood. Come on in, dog meat, or just don't. You know what? It's fine. Oh, you know what, dog meat? You made it. You wasn't graceful, but you still made it. All right, explore Vault 75. Yes, there's actually a quest involved with this. Okay, what are they shooting at? That's already worrying. Molotovs? Okay. I'm assuming... Are those synths? What are they? Hold on. What are you guys fighting? Are they synths or are they like security robots? Okay, dog meat, get in there. You're fine. Okay, we got him. Where's the initiate at? Get him, dog meat. No. Hey, excuse me, sir. Can I hit my frickin' shot? Get out of here. Thank you. Okay, so they're all dead. There are some more further around the corner. Now, as right here, you can see that we actually cannot access this. We need a lab access card to go further. So yes, this place actually has layers to it. I know. That's why vaults are like the coolest places to explore in this entire game, because they always are so much more involved. But as far as vaults go, I believe this one is like one of the most involved of them all. So let's make sure that I don't miss anything in here. I think I'm good that way. We're going to be coming out this way anyway, so it's not like I'm totally too concerned if I miss anything important, which I don't even think there's really anything important in here anyway. Other dusters, 5mm rounds. All right, let's get on out of here, and we're going to keep as quiet as possible and keep an eye out. No, we got more fighting. Again, I don't know what they're fighting exactly. I missed. All right. Are they shooting at turrets? They were clearly meleeing something. Also, there's a purified water just floating here. Yeah, I don't think it's synths. I think it's turrets and security droids. Let's make sure there's nothing over here. Oh wait, hold on. I do want all that. Got that suitcase. All right, let's see. So we got a couple up above. Oh, we got this guy here. Oh, that's a gunner. Oh, so no, it is gunners. Okay, gotcha. That's what I was expecting. And I definitely aimed for the wrong body part there. Pop out again. Well, you know what? Just, get up. Thank you. Who's shooting at me? There are gunners, so they beat the Brotherhood down. All right. Yeah, usually you will just find gunners on their own in here. But apparently not this time. Got one more above me. All right, I think we're good. Are we good? No, I'm still in danger. But from whom? Oh, there's another person right up here. In the overseer area? Oh, they can't get to me though, because they need a card to do so. So I think even though I'm in danger, I'm not actually in danger, because I'm pretty sure. Well, maybe they're on this side on the balcony. Oh, there they are. Okay, never mind. So nobody is in that overseer room just yet. Okay, so interesting things to take note of. We actually got a playground over here with the base. It's kind of got a little bit of a baseball diamond to it. Stairs that go up this way. So clearly this was like a community area for the kids to play in. I can't make the jump that way. I think, I hope I can get up in there without a jetpack. I'm not entirely sure if that was required of me, but we'll keep moving and have a look around, because there's, like I said, this place is very involved. Also, a lot of these lockers will have ammo in them, so that's also very good to have. Let's grab some of that. Take that and the Rad-X, not the purified water. I don't actually want that. The only reason I grabbed that other purified water was because it was bothering me by floating in midair like that. Gosh dang it, Bethesda. We got mirrors. Check these for rounds too. They can often have them. Okay, and more lockers. 308 and 5mm rounds. Considering our ammo situation at the moment, this is probably a good time to be stocking up. And again, since there are so many lockers, it's not going to be all that difficult. Okay, more of that. Vault-Tec lab coat. I think I'll pass on all those. A baseball bat. That sounds like fun. Okay, we got a room in here. This is clearly a bedroom. Are there any, like, things I can search through other than that? No? Okay. Keep moving. What about over this way? Okay, that goes upstairs. We'll save that for a minute later. Let's keep checking these lockers. Definitely want all those. More. Obviously, none of these are actually going to have ammo unless you have the Scrounger perk, so make sure you have that. But if you do, they are copious, just full with copious amounts of it. Okay. So now we head over this way, and now we're getting into another area where there's people, so we can't get through that door, because we do need that access card. But then we got this sliding door that takes us down this way. Okay, we got more Brotherhood aspirants, actually, instead of gunners. Oh, well, apparently I'm less interesting than the gunners, though, even though I hurt more. Hi, guys. Just, you want to, like, you get him, dog meat. There you go. Good job, buddy. Right in the butt. And then we just chuck one in there. Enjoy that, guys. Oof, that probably did not feel very good at all. And dog meat, were you okay? I think you were okay. All right, let's grab all their stuff. We got a bunch of rooms to scope out now. So let's see. We had this room first. Want to make sure I missed nothing in there. Don't go that way yet. Don't go that way yet. Some sort of operating room, chem station. Okay, we got a door that goes through here. Where does this lead? This is just a bathroom. Okay, nothing in here. Mirrors, do you have anything? Doesn't look like it. Keep moving. Lockers. Did not mean to take the lab coat, but whatever. I can get rid of that later. Let's go. Ooh, wait, one more room. Ooh, are these treadmills? Well, I think they're supposed to be, but that texture sure doesn't look correct. Yeah, those are treadmills. Those are treadmills. I guess they're just cracked, which would make sense after a while. But that's very silly. Now, I don't know what this room is supposed to be, but clearly, probably some rad scanning room or something like that. We got more here. Oh, my goodness. So many rounds. There we go. And then we got this dead guy, who I'm pretty sure I killed. And this was clearly like some sort of weapon stock. What in the world? What is this? Top Dial, 25.32 seconds. Injector, 28.46 seconds. 37.29 seconds. And Bob, 45.16 seconds. Okay, so we have a combat simulation terminal. Well, this is kind of fun. We'll definitely have to play with this, but the problem is that there's people in here, and I need to get rid of them before I do that. So, just a second. Wait. Never mind, there aren't people. What the? Who killed you? Because it wasn't me. Oh, well, I got the frickin' access card, so I'll take that at least. But I guess the problem's already been taken care of. All right, well, let's run this course. I should definitely use... You know what, let's grab that 10mm pistol, because I want something that can fire quickly. I don't want to use something that fires very slowly. So I have a lot of 10mm rounds. Let's switch on over to this. Perfect. All right, let's do this thing. This is pretty fun. Restart course. And here we go.
Starting course in 3, 2, 1. Begin.
Okay, here we go. Oh, I missed. That was awesome. Anyone in here? Yep. No one else. No one else. Okay, back up. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. I get it? Am I done? Or is there more? Did I miss one? How did I do? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, wait. I missed. I did miss one. Gosh dang it. I'm going to have to restart. Ah, shoot. Hold on. Okay, we're going to need to restart that. That was definitely not an ideal time. I did not look to my right. I saw like a glow. So, I didn't even get like the top score. That was pathetic. Okay. Once more with feeling. Let's do this thing.
2, 1.
That one. Get that one. That one. That one. That one. Go, 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 go. That one. That one. Upstairs. Quick, 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 quick. Got it. Okay, how did I do? Please tell me I got the high score. Please tell me. I have to, what the frick? Get me out of here. Geometry. Gosh. Holy crap. Let's see what we got. How did I do? 15.67 seconds. Heck yeah. Top that, dead kids. Wait, that... I just made myself sad. No. Oh, well. Okay, we got it. And... Oh, my gosh. Frickin' heck. Well, that was pretty good, actually. Okay, I think I've actually explored everything in here, so I can just head on out. Now, there is actually a secret back here behind this combat area thing. And you actually learn about this through another terminal that we'll be coming across later. So you got a wooden crate here, so let's see if we can get this. Oh, almost. Open. No, other way. There we go. Perfect. Okay, just a little bit of ammo and rat away. We got a couch, TV back here, some sandbags. Nothing else really of importance. And I think that is it. This is kind of nice, though. I do like this place. I like how it's like set up to simulate like a... I don't know. I just think it's quaint and cute, even if it is very also like depressing and stuff. But we have the access card, so let's keep going. We're gonna head on over. Not the. No, not this way. This direction, right? Yes, this direction. Okay. Let's go on over this way, and then the access card should get us through here. All right, sweet. Oh, hi there. I don't know what. Oh, that was the turret I just shot. Okay. Got you. Anyone else? Because I will kill all of you very easily. I just was kind of caught off guard there. Sorry. Grab all that. Okay, what do we got here? That takes us to... Oh, I thought that was a sign there. Nope, that's just a light. Well, this is the Overseer, which we need an admin access card for. This, I believe, takes us to the first main hallway. Yes, it does. Okay. Yep. So let's go towards... We've already been in the atrium, so let's go this way. I know we still haven't explored the upstairs of the atrium, but we will do that in due time. Don't you worry. I can promise you that. Let's see. Okay, we got a gunner over here. Goodbye. I don't know how that didn't hit. Oh! There's glass there. Hold on. There's definitely glass there. Or not. I thought there was. Who is there? Open the door. Goodbye. Alright, so we got a level up out of that, which is awesome. Some shotgun shells. Got more terminals that we need to be reading, though. Who's this? Hi. Oh, wait, hold on. I missed. Right in the leg, and then in the face. Goodbye. You just have a... Okay, you have a shock baton? Is that what you have? Alright. Don't hit my dog! Jerk. What did you have on you? Troubleshooter's switchblade. Okay, that's not very good. But whatever. It's always a risk you take. Okay, we do have a terminal here. Nope, that's not a functional one. Never mind. Well, what the heck? I want to read the functional terminals. Oh, here we go. Researcher's terminal. Test protocol, aerobic aptitude. Researcher guidelines, aerobic station. This station exists to measure and increase aerobic ability and cardiovascular health of test subjects. Test subjects? I thought this was just for children. As the treadmill operator adjusts incline and speed to reach and sustain target rate in the subject, once target rate has been sustained for 60 seconds, gradually increase duress until peak heart rate has been reached or exceeded. Oh, geez. Heart rate guide. Okay, so that doesn't really tell me anything. Side effect guidelines, unacceptable. Cease test if risk arises. Cardiac arrest or death, acceptable. Muscle strain, nausea, vomiting, or loss of consciousness. Okay, that's a little bit messed up. And researcher's notes. Well, Nina. Okay. Nina won't believe it. I'm actually on the research team. We always thought some grown-ups must stay in the vault to help the overseer run things, even if we never saw them. I was right. Not everyone has to go to the outside world. They said I'd do more good here, and I couldn't be happier. I wish there was some way she could know I'm still here, still able to watch her. She'll graduate in 2 years. Maybe they'll put her on the research team too if her scores are high enough. It's only been a few months since graduation, and already I feel so much more mature than the kids I'm monitoring every day. Rohit and James both still talk about taking over the vault, like they think nobody's listening. Robbie and Becca still sneak off to huff propellant. We see that too. They'll make it onto the research team like I did. Or they'll never make it onto the research team like I did. I'm just glad I can still keep an eye on Nina. She's not doing too great on her scores, though. She was never much of an academic like me. Her physical scores are among the best in the group, though. I'm sure she'll graduate to a good team for up top. I just hope I can see her before she goes up top. Supervisor Bissell lost some papers from his clipboard this morning. He was pretty anxious about it. He'd spent most of the morning searching for them, then pulled me aside to get me looking for them while we went to meet the overseer. He really doesn't want anyone to know they went missing. Turns out they got sucked into a vent. I could hear the pages flapping in there. There's no way I can get them unless I were to go downstairs. But I saw Rohit fish them out them out of the vent down there first. I'm going to tell Bissell if I couldn't find them. The range is really getting run down. I've asked the overseer whether we can have some supplies brought in to help refurbish it, but was told we should work with what we've got. Then she reminded me it wasn't even my station. I didn't think it would be a big deal to have her ask some of the up-top graduates to bring supplies, but I guess they're really busy, and there's always some risk involved with her going outside. Maybe she'll ask that next year's graduation when she takes the new graduates through the surface door? Okay. Oh, I did not mean to go back into that. Well, that's interesting. So we got a window into one of the kids' I guess the kid grew up, something about researchers, and well, this is really interesting. But what does it all lead to? What does it mean? Clearly some kid was smart enough that he was able to get onto the research team upon graduating. But looks like somebody is up above me, almost directly. This room is all sorts of dead ends. Well, actually not quite. Through this way. Where does this lead? Oh, here we go. Hello? Excuse me? Oh, that's right. I didn't go all the way back in here. Duh. I'm guessing you have the admin key? What's up? Yeah, no. Alright, so I will take the access card, for the admin access card, excuse me. And, ooh, a science bobblehead. I will absolutely take that. One extra check on terminals, which I don't usually need anyway, but I'll still take it. It is still a nice cushion to have. Okay, make sure I'm not missing anything in here. A bunch of battered clipboards and cigarettes. I want to, there's got to be other terminals around here, though. There's got to be. Why don't we, you know what? Before we go to the overseer's quarters, well, okay, I've already been down there. Before we go to the overseer's quarters, why don't we check back in the atrium? because I did not fully explore that place, and before we end up in the final area, I would like to get a clearer picture on what's going on here, and head back that way. So we'll go there in a second. Let's first head back here to the atrium, and there was that stairs that I didn't go up before, so let's take that up here and see what we got. Okay, so this is interesting. So this is residential. Let's have a look in here. Got some beds with some comfy pillows, some ammo I can take, I suppose. Happy to take it. Is there anything like under there? A wooden block. Is it a bobby pin box? Yes, a bobby pin box. Okay, let's take that. More of these, although that one's cracked open, so there's not going to be anything in it. All right, well, that room was kind of useless. What about this one? Nothing really of note in here either. Burnt book. Gold watch. I guess I can take the gold watch. I don't actually think I grabbed that. Hello? Give me. Thank you. Alright, so there's that. Now there's another room across the way that I'm super curious about, but I need to figure out how I'm going to get to it. So we got a classroom here. This is interesting. Oh, there's a terminal in here that I can actually look at. Let's also unlock this toolbox while we're at it. Even though there's almost never anything of, like, good enough value in these sorts of things, I still want it. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. I'm still going to do it. All right, classroom terminal. Let's have a look at this. Up Topland Heroes. There was once a little girl named Sue and a little boy named Roy. Sue and Roy grew up in a very special place called Vault 75. They learned and trained and played there. How they trained. Sue and Roy were both growing up big and strong when one day Sue and Roy were asked to visit the Overseer. "What's wrong, Overseer?" asked Sue. "Why are you crying, Overseer?" said Roy. "It's just awful," cried the Overseer, wiping a tear from her eye. "Have you children ever heard of Up Topland?" Sue and Roy blinked and shook their heads. "What is that, Overseer?" they asked. "Oh, it's a terrible place," began the Overseer, as she told the children about Up Topland. She told them about the people living there, and how they weren't safe or strong like the children of Vault 75. Monsters attacked them, and evil bandits stole their food, and it was no place for little children to grow up. No, not at all. "Those poor people!" exclaimed Sue. "Why does nobody help them?" wondered Roy. "That's just it, children," the Overseer told them. "They need somebody big and strong to protect them." "Who will help them?" Sue and Roy asked. "One day, children, you will," said the Overseer. "That's why you must do your best at classes and training every day, so you can grow up big and strong and go make Up Topland a happy and safe place for the poor people who live there." Sue and Roy smiled at that and ran off to their lessons, eager to help. Today's lesson, K8. Error, no file found. Today's lesson, T12, no file found. Today's blah, 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 blah. Okay, so the rest of the terminal is busted, but we did at least get a story of what was going on here. Apparently, all of the children were being trained for one thing or another, obviously. I can actually jump the gap and go straight to the Overseer's office this way, so that's neat. Now to actually get in, I guess we can just do that. And I'll just take the stuff off of you. Now we need to explore this area. Is anybody alive in here? There's also the reactor, which I guess this just this is just that crosswalk. I guess I can just take their stuff at the very least. Let's head on up to the Overseer's office and see what we got. I wouldn't be surprised if anybody's in here. Okay, we got you, and then we got a gunner commander. Let's kill the private, and then we will do that to you, and you are dead. Okay, problem solved. Now, what did you have on you, sir? Nothing really of note. We got some mentats. We got a safe here with a master level. I'm wondering if this terminal allows me to get into it, though. Operations Protocol Manual. Resident Admittance. Personnel officers are responsible for admitting residents and obeying standard protocol for sanitization and scans. Research staff is to assist as needed, but otherwise remain in their wing. Adults aged 17 and older will be isolated and disposed of by the head of security. Children under the age of 17 are to be taken directly to the atrium area. As Overseer, you are responsible for introducing the children to the caretaker robots in their sleeping facilities. Research protocols will not begin until the second week of containment. It is recommended that you participate directly in routine story times each evening. Family Policy. Vault 75 has been built within the township of Malden, and all families with children aged 5 to 16 have been offered subsidized admittance to the Vault program here. This should maximize the number of residents able to report for admittance in a crisis event. In the event that it becomes necessary, it is preferable to allow potential subjects to remain with their families in the bulkhead area over allowing adults to accompany subjects to the atrium. These subjects will not be admitted into the general population. Some distress is expected in the early days of internment. Please refer to Vault-Tech's childcare consolation protocols. Excuse me, I dropped my controller. If guidance is needed. So essentially, whatever they're doing here, and we're going to find all that out in a minute, whatever they're doing here involved herding all of the families down here, or at the very least, trying to stop the parents from coming with, or the older people from coming with, if it could be helped. Probably didn't, though, because I'm sure they wanted to be with their kids, leaving them up topside to either get killed by the nukes, or herding them all downstairs, taking the children away, and killing everybody above the age of 16. Staff duties. Personnel and security staff have been assigned to Vault 75 and provided with standard instructions found in your operations manual. Research personnel are to remain in their designated wing and isolated from making physical contact with residents except under special circumstances. New research personnel may be selected annually from the Vault population at overseer discretion. Residents are to be informed that these persons have vacated the Vault. That's what that research terminal was all about, what that kid was doing. 1. Residents age 18 and older must be removed from the general population annually. Residents who have exhibited genetic promise are to be preserved for genome harvesting and reintegration. Residents of average genetic promise but high intelligence and docility may be recruited to the research staff at overseer discretion. All other residents to be removed must be culled. Research staff is responsible for cultivating embryo replacements to maintain I'm assuming that was supposed to say consistent, but that is a typo. Consistent resident population numbers. Vault 75 is to remain sealed until all clear order is issued by Vault-Tech. Beginning 1 year after initial containment, children over the age of 18 must be removed from the general population. This will be done annually on a date specified by the overseer and chief scientist. It is recommended that this graduation be treated as an important tradition inside Vault 75. Appropriate ceremonies should be conceived of and performed by overseer staff, with outgoing subjects being removed one by one from the main living area. Once separated from the general population, subjects with aggregate ratings of excellent and superior are to be escorted to the genomics laboratory for processing. Subjects with excellent and superior intellect ratings, but not aggregate, will be offered positions as overseer of research staff, per discretion of the overseer and chief scientist. All other subjects should be disposed of as outlined in the confidential operations packet. So yeah, they were basically just harvesting children and genetically mutating them to make them more superior. Overseer's log, new research. Worried about the new recruit in science. He's supposed to be on simple observation duties and closely monitored until the subjects he knows in population have been processed. I know we've done this many times before, but something about this one feels wrong. Not sure I should have let myself be talked into it. We're having a capacity problem in the nursery. We are full as we can be in IVFS, but introducing more residents to the population is going to be problematic. I'd prefer to wait until the next turnover. We'll have to discuss with chief scientist. Damn it all, some kind of wiring issue caused a fire in the archive. We lost some hardware that I'm told will be difficult to repair, if not impossible. Science lost a lot of the historical research data, though I'm told we can get some junior staff started transcribing hard copies. Some of the locks failed once the fire got bad, worrying, but turned it out to be a blessing in disguise. Science staff nearby got in and stopped the blaze quickly, and if the locks hadn't failed, then myself or one of the senior scientists would have had to manually open the doors. Vault 75 status, unknown, generator preservation online, research error, no callback in days, generator array online, a normal resident vacancy 100%. Let's open up that safe, and let's open up that remote door. So clearly something went down here, and everybody left, but how that happened, we don't exactly know just yet. Let's have a look inside here, because we can get some overseer safe key, get that. I know I still have the safe over by the table. I'll grab that in a second. Grognard the Barbarian. Open this up. That is, I want to say for the, wait, hold on. No, this safe key is that one I just picked up. There we go. Grab all those. We got this, and I think we're good in here. Now let's go back to this other safe and grab all of that. Thank you. Okay, so we've learned about what was happening here and what they were doing to the children here, but what we haven't learned yet is how everybody got out. How did everybody escape this place? And, yeah, what went down here that it put it all to an end, that it's not still running to this point? Well, I got to find one more terminal for that. We got a chief scientist terminal here. Let's take a look at this. Prime directive. Chief Scientist, welcome to Vault 75. As outlined in your confidential briefing packet, Vault 75 is part of a top-secret military program. You have been selected for your professional credentials, experience, and commitment to the improvement of the human genome. It is of the utmost importance that you follow the protocols herein. The mission of Vault 75 above all is the refinement of human genetics. Your scientific staff will operate according to the research schedule set forth by Schlett, Braun, and Lamb. You will be working with an overseer with a background as a military officer. Your overseer will be responsible for training and maintaining the subject population you'll be working with. It is important for you that you and your overseer maintain a healthy working relationship. So we got the gist of what's going on in the overseer terminal. We're going to get a lot more of that information in this one. Experiment Abstract. Vault 75 represents an unprecedented opportunity to test our hypothesis that the human genome can be improved at a rapid rate through the combination of selective breeding, hormonal treatments, genetic modification, and an accelerated generational life cycle. The experimental objectives of Vault 75 are detailed in the handbooks which have been provided to you already. This experiment is intended to be carried out over multiple generations. As such, there may be unanticipated research opportunities that present themselves. Such diversions from provisional protocol are permitted at the discretion of the Chief Scientist. Staff replenishment. Because Vault 75 represents a long-term experiment in a closed environment, it will become important to replenish staff periodically. This shall be done by selective recruitment of outgoing subjects. We anticipate a certain percentage of resident population to exhibit high intellect scores, but insufficient physical capabilities to be qualified for genomic harvesting. These subjects may be, at Overseer and Chief Scientist discretion, offered the opportunity to join staff. Those who refuse should be disposed of in the same manner as unqualified outgoing subjects. Please note that all internally recruited staff should be kept strictly separated from general population for at least 15 years to prevent members of the general population recognizing former residents among the staff. Only the most trusted and capable staff members should be admitted to the genomics laboratory. It is the responsibility of the Chief Scientist to very carefully choose these staff members and ensure they are sufficiently trained for their roles. Genetic harvesting protocol. Outgoing subjects aged 18 years with aggregate scores of superior or excellent across key physical, mental, social traits must be escorted to the genomics laboratory. Processing should be done on an individual basis and with great care. Remember that successful subjects will likely be capable of overpowering staff. Reiterate to the subject that a brief round of vaccinations is necessary and avoid arousing any suspicions otherwise. Each subject should have a file for processing which indicates which specific organic material needs to be preserved for future testing. Be sure that these directions are strictly adhered to and that specimens are stored quickly. Then we have genomic reports, genome donors. Overall harvest was exceptional this year, lots of superior ratings in the physical categories. Many of our vital organ initiatives are paying dividends. Pain thresholds have been a mostly solved problem for years now, and we're finally getting past issues like cardiac arrest under heavy duress. The genetic material we're gaining this year should help the next generation meet goals we thought were still a decade or more off. Some concerns about aggression levels. We've had a few cases of psychological breakdowns due to stress over the years, but incidence was much higher in this group. Going to recommend we synthesize some new tranquilizers just to stock up. Food supply remains best delivery method for general population, but should be concerned about future with science staff too. Recruitment. Only needed one recruit to scientific staff this year, with Washington joining the genetics team to help me out up here. Subject's physical scores were very low, and he has consistently shown good problem solving and critical thinking. Overseer has concerns about his attachment to some of the younger members of the population. I'm not too worried. His psychological profile shows that he's very suggestible. We'll keep him on the observation deck long enough for those he had personal relationship with to graduate out of the population. That gives us some time to acclimate him to the experimental protocols without conflict. We just need to keep him in the dark until then. Disposed. We had very low disposal overhead thanks to the excellent harvest ratio this year. Just 74% of the overall graduating class. Incinerations will be done within the week. Good first task for Washington before we begin the real work. Holy crap! Vault Tech, you fucking bastards. Oh my goodness. This vault here in particular, like out of all of the backstories for almost all of the other vault, like there is one other vault I can think of that's as messed up as this one, and even that, like I don't even know if you can like make parallels for how messed up they are, just that it's really messed up. Like I cannot believe, I mean obviously this is within fiction, but just the lengths that Vault Tech went to further their own desires and goals and needs is just nobody's willing to say it explicitly in any of the Fallout games. Well, okay, some characters are, but most characters do not blame Vault Tech for everything bad that's happened in the Fallout universe, when really they are. They are the villains of this entire game, without question. And this right here is a pretty blatant example of how bad it is. And that last one is corrupt, so we can't go through that. And I did not mean to go back to the terminal again. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we still have, I believe, one more terminal left to find in this place, and I would like to find it before we're done here. But my gosh, just the fact that I'm reading entries that say harvesting, like child harvesting.
Nice.
Are you kidding? Oh my goodness, it's so messed up. This vault is like it's the perfect example of exactly the lengths of just darkness that Fallout goes to. And usually that's not the thing with Fallout. Is Fallout is not usually just, I mean, it's very dark, but it's dark humor. But also sometimes it does need to be brutally honest with you, and this vault is one of those instances. Another one I can think of, and I can't remember which game it's from. There was another vault that basically the directive was that the residents were told that they were all going to die if they didn't kill one of their members, the members of the vault, other members, at least once a year. So every single year they had to determine basically who was going to kill who. And I think basically they did this for years and years and years. They basically had to pick a person and then kill them. And that was the end of that. And it sucked, and it was really sad. Until finally one year it came down to a certain number of individuals. I want to say it might have been just 2, but it came down to a certain number of individuals, and they basically decided, no, we're not doing this crap anymore, we're not doing it again. And then upon not doing so, the vault opened up for them and said, congratulations, you have passed the test. Like, Vault-Tec is messed up. They are extremely messed up in almost every way conceivable, and it is a little bit heartbreaking, especially like this one in particular, this vault that we're in right now, when you read about these kinds of things and you just go, man, I really wish somebody had just put a stop to them. But that is the lesson. That is the moral lesson of Fallout. I know as much as people don't want to admit it, the moral lesson of Fallout has always been the fact that as bad as governments can be, and as bad as a lot of things can be, there's almost always something in place to keep those things in check in the real world. What's the worst scenario, the worst possible scenario, is when there's absolutely nothing to keep private companies in check who run rampant with power and control and have that power over everyone else in the world, which is what Vault-Tec had. It basically had free reign from the federal government to do exactly everything it wanted to further its own goals, which spiraled everything out of control, made all these vaults happen, made all these experiments happen, and ultimately is what caused the bombs to drop in the first place if you dig deeper into the Fallout lore. Spoilers, I know. But, yeah, Vault-Tec kind of, they destroyed the world. They really did end the world for everybody. Now, this last terminal, I could have sworn it was around here. I thought there was one more terminal about, there's another terminal about like that. Wait, who? Okay, it's probably who this last person is. I don't know where they're at, but I gotta go find them. So there's clearly a section of this vault that I've missed. I guess back upstairs. I don't know if I missed a section up here in the atrium, because I'm pretty sure it's in the Gen Pop area. But there is one more terminal that is, I believe, from the perspective of. Oh, come on. The perspective of some of. No, maybe not this way. So the perspective of some of the actual kids here, I think. Oh, I missed that jump. But I can't. Hold on a second. Well, there you are. I was wondering where the heck you were. I've already been in this room too, so I don't even know what you're doing here. Oh, don't frickin' use a ripper on me. Don't do that. Okay, so we're back up in the Overseer's area, which is where they're at. Now, I know they're... Okay, so I know for a fact I am missing one more terminal, which is called the Assistance Terminal. But exactly where that is, I freaking cannot find it. I know it's in, like, one of these upper areas, but it's just... Oh, it's so difficult. I don't know where it is. I am completely lost, but I need this terminal because it pieces together the last bit of the story and basically tells us what happened when everything went down here. Okay, I finally found it. Oh my goodness. I just apparently was not looking in the exact right spot. I kept looking on desk, but no, it's actually right here against the wall. This is in the research area. So let's take a look at this terminal. This one is pretty darn interesting. So, Assistance Terminal, testing schedule. You got just all the people when they're going to do their testing. And yeah. Testing guidelines. Yeah, I can't say any of that. What's really interesting is under private right here. If your name is not Rohit or James, then butt out. Hi, James. 1534 hours. I was able to mess up the scheduling program. The system won't expect us to test anyone after lunch for a few days. If you're right about the overseer having helpers, I don't think anyone's noticed. Anyway, this will give us some time to get things ready without prying eyes. You can leave the messages on this terminal too. If you need, it should be pretty secure now. We can start smuggling ammo in here. Nobody should find out if we're pinching a bullet or two at a time from the range. Still need to figure out a good fuse, but it'll take us a while to get enough gunpowder smuggled in from the range before that matters. Resistance, 1057 hours. What do you think we're up against anyway? 1401 hours. Worst case, all the superiors we've ever seen graduate. That's not comforting. I really doubt it, though. I'm almost positive they just got geeks up there. Maybe even just robots. Depending on the robots, I might take the up-top grads. Yeah, I'm not worried, though. There can't be as many of them as there are of us, and they're basically training us to be able to overpower them. We won't know until we know, I guess. And I guess we're going to know real soon. Ones and Ks. James, have you thought about what we should do with the little kids? If we hit the door during nap, they should be safe. We should still make sure everyone pushes forward as much as possible. I hope that'll work. We should probably have a few stay behind just to keep an eye on them. Good idea. We can trust Alma, right? Why don't you talk to her during her testing appointment tomorrow? She's in. So, there you go. There's your answer. What happened was the kids eventually just started an uprising, and they fought their way out, and they overpowered everybody. And you're probably going, well, there's no way that, how do we know that was successful? Well, for one, we have dead scientists here. As far as I can tell, no dead children here. And if you need more proof about, like, military officers and whatnot, let me take you over to the kitchen really quickly, where we have this little site that we're going to come across here in a second. And, yeah, I think I can tell you for a pretty good, I think I'm pretty darn sure that the kids won. That's what I meant to say. As you can see right here. Yeah. I don't think they lost this fight. We've pretty much only got the bodies of adults around here, researchers, guards, and the like, and they got out somehow. Now, where they actually ended up, we don't know. But the thing about this is, like I said, it's not really a happy ending, because this was generations later, already after, countless number of children had been processed, after all their families had been shot and killed. All that stuff took a long time before it finally came to this. Who knows how long, actually. So now we can finally get the heck on out of here and actually call this an episode. I know this wasn't one of the longer episodes, because I am going to have to cut out quite a bit in this episode, but that's going to be it. Thank you all so very much for watching. In the next episode, we are going to explore the remainder of Malden, and hopefully we get it all done in this next episode, because we've been doing exploring for a little bit. I want to jump back into a few more quests starting in the next episode. In fact, there's one quest in particular I really, really want to start that's going to take up quite a bit of time. So thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video very much, and I will see you all in the next one.